Okay.
There we go.
Hey.
Did you click on your name? Is
No,
that
you
how
have
you
to
got?
click on start video
Oh.
on the bottom left.
Yeah, on your personal.
Ah,
There we go.
there
Look
I am.
it.
So yes, it was beautiful. We went up to we went and saw the Stanley Hotel this morning from The Shining.
Whoa.
The haunted hotel.
Yeah, I don't like that movie.
Well, it is a haunted hotel. It was pretty cool.
Very cool. Very fun. Okay, so you guys, October was an amazing, it was just a really, it exceeded my expectations as far as if you look at just sales. But, you know, we're going to talk a little bit too about, you know, recognition sometimes isn't, you know, we want the, you know, we're excited and we always celebrate those that are, you know, reaching the heights of President's Circle and, you know, sponsoring consistently and doing those shows consistently. And sometimes the other side is I know that some of you are like, you know, there should be an award for like Student of the Month because some of you are just really grinding and really getting in there. And so it's not, for me, it's recognition. It's not all black and white sometimes, you know? So, but thanks everybody for being on. Shirley and I are your hosts this evening. Dreamweavers, 169,029 for our sales. Woo! So October was, yeah, very healthy and it was definitely up over September. I want to just celebrate our teams because you don't just get to manager or executive manager and then all of a sudden you know, it's like, oh, nobody ever talks about me anymore because I'm an executive manager. But we do have some amazing, Beth on our team, Beth Thriftwalder, 73,800 your team did, Beth. Outstanding. We celebrate you with everything and all the health situations that you had going on. So congratulations. That's awesome. Shirley, still kicking butt too, 55.8. You're still going strong, girl, after all these years. Nice, solid team. Congratulations, you guys. 55,820. All you go-getters that are, everybody contributes. So, Mary Saunders' team, newbie, still just out of the womb as an exec, 11,215. So that's awesome. That is very, very awesome. And you guys, I wish I had a crown. I have a it's not a crown. It's a woman. It's, you know, what do they call that? What do they call that, you guys? Yeah. What is that? Oh, tiara. Tiara. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Well, I have a tiara. I don't have a crown because you know who our king of sales is? Outside, my sales came in at 4,220. I don't count. Dave Murtis, 3,163. That is so kick butt. I'm so proud of you, Dave. If you listen to this recording or if you jump on, I had the luxury. I'll chime in here on meeting Dave's niece, and so he does walk his walk. He talks LeBri. He shares it, and we're so proud of him. Jenny Piccolo, woohoo, 2,126. Nice job, Jen. Way to go. Way to have a strong month. Jen Pufall, 1,117. Way to go. Way to keep it over 1,000. You guys earning your bonuses. Jen Grebus, this is like the Jen hour right now. Jen Grebus on Dave's team, 1,113. And Jen Rodriguez on my team, 1,076. 4 Jens in a row. You guys, keep recruiting Jens. There's something about them. They're very powerful. Shirley, you want to share? What do you got? Any?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it up. I'm sorry. I was gone all day. I'm on vacation. So, I do want to, and I left my computer when I first got to Colorado. I left my computer at Donna's house for a day, so I just got it back. She met me here when we got back from Estate Park. I only got back a half an hour ago. So, but I do want to say congratulations to all these people on my team on this call. I really appreciate it. Kristen Hardy, you are our sales queen. She was over $4,000 this last month. That is so awesome. Caitlin, you were the next one. You were in second place. Laurel and Barb, you were both over 1,000. Awesome, awesome. I think both of you are very close or did earn your kits back. Yep. Correct, lady? Laurel did. Awesome. Yes. And she's very new. Barb's working on it. We have Melissa from Caitlin's new recruit from Washington, I believe, right? On with us here. So she's out in Washington. So let's say welcome to her. And I do want to say that talking about doing your business and being consistent is awesome. Kristen and Caitlin both did President's Circle the month before. And it was
a round of applause for those two girls.
That is like so awesome, ladies. Keep it up. And Absolutely. It was Caitlin's third month in a row doing it. So she does it one more month and she gets that $500 bonus. So
heck yeah.
Way to go, Caitlin. Keep it up. You're rocking it, girl.
That's what you call a credit card free Christmas right there. Nice job, Caitlin.
Yes. So way to go, girls. You guys are all amazing. Everybody just keep doing their business consistently, and you will have a debt-free Christmas.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You guys, I want to hear about self-hosteds. I want to hear all your success stories. Share what didn't work and maybe you would redo. Who wants to start? Don't be shy.
Well, I did one. Well, no, I guess I did two in the month of October. And I didn't necessarily get new people, but I got people that I had and to try all new products. So mine was a makeup one. So none of them had been using our makeup. They were all just using the skincare.
Okay.
And I ended up doing one that was over $100 for a self-hosted show. So it was very cool. I just set up stations and I had them come 3 different Thursdays of the month, and yeah, they all loved it.
And what were the sales, Kristen? I think it faded out when you shared that.
I did 800, a little over 800 for that show.
Nice. So did you have a set time that you gave them, or how did you run that with your station?
I had them come at 6:30, and then I just kind of explained each station, and then if they wanted help with like checking which foundation color is best, I showed them that. The eyeshadow part, if they get to that station and they're not quite sure what to do, then I just kind of went through what they would use, but I had them doing it themselves so that they would know what to do when they get it.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing I love hearing the most, I guess, about our makeup is that people can never tell they have the foundation on, and I think that's huge because there's a lot of people who just won't wear makeup for that reason. So
exactly.
Cool.
Awesome. Great job. That's and the fact that you did it strategically like that with stations, and then you picked a Thursday, which I do. I think Thursdays are great, you guys. I don't know about your girlfriends, but come Thursday, they're ready to go out and do something. Like, okay, the weekend can't come fast enough. So, yeah, we can be their entertainment. That's awesome.
Anybody? Yeah, my open house weekend. That's why all the Christmas stuff is up. So we'll see how it goes.
Can we rent you out?
I'm just going to have myself hosted at her house.
Right.
Kristen's crazy. Kristen's crazy.
Yeah. Can you publish your address, please, so we can all come to your house?
Kristen, I took a video for you today at the Stanley Hotel. There was at least 25 or 30 Christmas trees all decorated. They were smaller ones, but the first person I thought of was you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to take a video of these for you. So I have that for you. But I do have some numbers up, and I apologize because we just got back, and I forgot we're an hour difference in time, so I thought I had till 6:30, but it's really only 5:30 for me. So, Kristen Hardy, you were $4,326. Woohoo! Once again, Caitlin, you were over 2,000, and Mary Benson up north was $1,875, and Laurel, who was on the call, you were $1,800. So,
Nice.
And she did earn her kit back. Donna Lindberg is out here in Colorado, who I did an event with yesterday, and she was almost 18 too. And Amy Thielen was 1,700. Hannah was 1,600, and Terry DeMolin was 1,600, and Peggy Hill was 1,207. Jill was 1,129, and Melissa, who was on the call, very, very new, was $1,047. So woohoo to you, Melissa. Yay.
Nice job, Melissa. Nice job, girls. And for you gals too that aren't new, it's fun. I would challenge you to go and look at your sales from last year. Look at this holiday time. Look at November and December. That's a really nice way to create a real simple goal for yourself. Say like, okay, last November I did 2,000. I'm going to increase it by 25%. Right? Piece of cake, like $500. So I would challenge you to go back and look at those. That's awesome. Nice job. So who else did self-hosted? Or a version thereof?
I did, but mine, I only had 2 people that came. So mine was not very successful, the first one.
It was successful. You had 2 people there.
That's true. That's true. Thank
That's
you,
right.
Shirley.
Yeah, exactly. And really, Jenny, how much, what did you do and how much time did it take you with those 2 people?
I did skincare on the 2 of them. And the actual presentation only took maybe 30 minutes. But we sat around and talked probably for another hour, just with those 2. So I think one is going to order some additional stuff later this month.
Mm-hmm.
So there might be some future sales from it, but so there's potential there.
Yep. And I think to Shirley's point, the huge success is that is an hour of time that you gave them, that you built rapport with them. Sometimes you guys, you can't put a dollar value on that. Okay. You really can't. Because they know that you took the time with them. You're not just in it. It's not the one hit, and not to pick on like the Tastefully Simple gals and stuff, but because I run across the same rep at every vendor, every booth I do. But she's probably doing incredible sales. But you know what? I never call her. I don't go back to her. So what we do, you guys, is so different, Jenny. So that's awesome. Anybody else?
I had the same results as Jenny did.
Okay.
I had 2 people for one.
Good. And what did you end up doing with them? Makeup, skincare?
We did skincare. I did skincare for one and makeup for the other. But the other one had been to a show before, so she was kind of taking care of herself and talking up the product very well for me.
Good.
And then this month I have 3 set up, and in December another one.
Nice. And you're giving yourself practice, Barb, too. That's the other beautiful thing. So for you new gals, you just get more familiar with all the product. You re-fall in love, like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I love this eye gel, or how amazing this feels. It's just all good practice. And the more you do it, it's good. Who has some plan for November? Are you switching things up a little bit? What's happening?
We don't really have any open dates for a bunch of people to come. So since I just got the makeup, I'm following up with all the people that were interested in it before and scheduling like little one-on-ones or, two people like you said, but instead of calling it a party, I'm just kind of following up with them, or like Kristen was saying too, introducing them to the new products if they've used everything else before. So, and then I'm just kind of lumping it all together.
Awesome.
So.
Awesome. And Laurel, you just touched on one of the trainings that came out from Lynn Regal for this month is called Fab in 5 minutes. It's just Fab in 5. And what you can do, and I'm going to be, there's that one, and there's a couple other files that I'm going to be posting on Dreamweavers, and I will post those tonight after the meeting. But the Fab in 5 is just being able to do a makeover real quick in 5 minutes. And so what are you doing? You're doing the concealer, you're going to do their foundation, you're going to do some lips, you're going to do some blush, and you're going to do some quick mascara. And it's just, it's a great way. Also too, with like Kristen, what she was doing with the stations, that's another great way when you're, juggling and you're going between, you don't have to sit there and do a 20-minute makeover and do the smoky eye and, but do a smaller version, because I think, and you guys know, as crazy busy women, be honest, do you take that much time, especially for you girls that work 9 to 5 and are leaving go into the office every day? Do you spend that much time doing your makeup in the morning, or are you kind of winging it a little bit? Winging it, Caitlin? Yeah, because your kids are probably getting the attention, right? Yeah. So I think this Fab in 5 is going to be a really good way for us to just, again, it's another little tool in your toolbox when you're doing your follow-up calls, and just like Laurel said. So that's perfect. Anybody else for November? Yeah.
Oh, so Diane, what I did is I just kind of posted a thing on my Facebook page, my business page, and I just said, contact me if you would like to try some of our makeup, because obviously a lot of people that are on my page already are using the skincare. So I'm setting up more of smaller, scheduled one-on-ones with individual people or bring a friend type things. So yesterday I had 2 girls come over and we did makeup. They had both been at a show before. I actually got one of them to book a makeup show off of them coming over and trying it yesterday. So it's one of those things like, just reaching out to people and making sure that they're aware of that we have the makeup, and then letting them give it a try and letting them fall in love with it. So,
Nice.
So for me, that works better for me, just to kind of put it out there and then letting people kind of let me know, like, okay, this time slot works for me, and just filling them in as needed, rather than I've tried the self-hosted where I invite people to come over and these are the times, and it just wasn't as successful for me.
Yeah.
And so I just have to continue to do what works for me. And right now I have a few other people on my schedule that are kind of doing that same thing, where they're just coming over and it's just me and me and 1 or 2 people.
Yep. And you know what, Caitlin, it's you're being authentic. It's what's working for you. You could set up 3 or 4 of those and be just, if you're looking at just the sales, you can be just as successful as someone who is setting up and doing just a one day, one hit on a Saturday. So absolutely. And you guys, if you don't, that is when you look at your calendar and you have a week that you don't have any shows that week, definitely do what Caitlin did and get on the phone and go back even through your calendar, some of your customers, and look and see if they're constantly like cruising through the skincare. Matter of fact, I'm just thinking out loud here while I'm talking about this. If you print out your, the last 3 months, let's say, and you are looking at how many times they've ordered, they're looking for more things. Okay. They keep coming back to the well. It's like, okay, now I got to try, the pads and the polisher or whatever. So yeah, that's awesome, Caitlin. Anybody want to comment or ask Caitlin a question on that, you guys? Or Kristen on hers? Okay. Okay. we have a new product. Who's got the new product in their little hands already? Wait, let me go to my shopping cart. Oh, where did this come from, right? We had no clue. Have you guys tried it yet?
I had 2 girls yesterday at a makeup party I did use it, and it worked awesome. So that was my first time seeing it.
Awesome. I used it too. I used it this weekend, and 2 thumbs up. It's very liquidy, and it comes out, so you have to have your cotton ball right there, you guys. So let's just talk a little bit about this. So introducing the new eye makeup remover, specially formulated to be gentle to the sensitive eye, yet effectively removes the eye makeup. Even waterproof mascara. Woo, woo. Love that. If you've ever encountered eye makeup that isn't quite ready to say goodnight, our new eye makeup remover will be your best friend. I love how they worded that. That's very cute. There's no need to tug, irritate, or create stress on the fragile skin. Exclusive formula contains aloe, grapeseed oil, vitamins, a blend of fruit and botanicals, giving an uplifting, cooling effect as it refreshes the delicate skin area around the eye. What I also noticed too, you guys, is that, oh, this one's not open. It really didn't have a scent to it. It's, and I have very dry eyes. I wear contacts. So I think that's, and you know what, I think it's another price point. What do you guys think? $18? It's a pretty, I think this is going to be huge. It's just going to be a matter of you guys marketing that a little bit.
My customer already ordered it.
Really, Barb?
And yeah.
Yeah.
She received it because she's been waiting for something like that.
Oh,
because she wears a lot of mascara. She uses 3 different kinds, and
wow.
every day.
Wow.
And she, so the cleanser wasn't getting rid of the eye makeup. So she was waiting for it. The only thing she said was it's very liquidy and it's going to go really fast. So she wasn't too happy about that.
Yeah.
But other than that, she said it looks well.
Yeah. Well, and I think, maybe, and this is just what I'm thinking real quick, noticing I only had the little round cotton puffs. And I think if you have the pad, it's going to be maybe more absorbent. So you're only going to need a tiny little bit. Like anything else, you guys will play with it. But as consultants, make sure you guys get it in your hands because so that you can educate your customers on it, okay? I just want to mention too, and just again promote the generous fall promotion that Gina is doing and has extended it to all of her execs on her team. And I know somebody on my team who promoted in October, Tammy Stason to supervisor. Tammy, again, we've congratulated you on our page, but not only does she get that amazing purse from Linda, which is awesome, but she is going to earn a awesome gift card as well. So again, I know Gina's got this posted. I have this. If you guys aren't sure what this fall incentive is, remember she's doing gift cards of $25 when you promote to senior consultant. When you get your first promotion, you will enjoy sponsoring and leadership bonuses. You will be helping others have more in their lives. And again, so 1 new consultant, $25, 2 new consultants, $50. And I thought I saw a post. You girls in the promoting group, correct me if I'm wrong, did Gina not post something the other day about she's got money to give away and she's not giving it away yet, right? Yeah. So, okay. So November, we're just starting this month. This is only the 6th. So lots of time. Lots of women need a credit card free Christmas. Say it 5 times fast. Credit card free. Okay. So let's talk about some success. we have some, obviously, I mean, November, you guys, provides so much. When I think of November, let me ask you guys, when you think of this month, what do you think of?
Christmas.
You would probably say that, Kristen, yes.
Thanksgiving, Kristen.
Barb, woohoo! Right.
Deer hunting.
Dear, yes, you buck killer. Nice job. Yes, absolutely. I think of, okay, there's so many things that we're grateful for, right? Our healthy children, our healthy family, the people that we love in our lives. There's so many things we're grateful for. And from a business standpoint, what can you do to show your customers that you're grateful for them, right? What can you do to really support your business going into December? Because I think back, and I'm just going to shoot this out there actually too. I remember a time we had a consultant on our team that, I don't even know the exact number, but I will tell you, she came on as a new consultant in the middle of December, and she did like $5,000 in sales. Okay. So, this is a little bit of the tough love, because I'm every now and then I'll hear someone, well, this time of year. No, you know what? You guys are going to attract what you're thinking about. So if you're already getting in the mindset, I know it's 15 days out from Thanksgiving. I know it's, 6 weeks out from Christmas. And you know what? The calendar brings these holidays every year. And we're going to see consultants earn President's Circle in November. We're going to see them earn it in December. And then the snow, if you live in our state or anywhere it's cold, right? What comes in January? I mean, we could go through the whole calendar, right, guys? Blizzards. So what can we do? What things can you guys think of? Or do you have in your toolbox that is just really going to make, not outside of the self-hosted, okay? And just a real quick side note on that, you guys, let's really bust these out, because this is a test. You guys, they're testing us right now. So if they're not seeing consultants grab a hold of this may not stick around. We've got 3 months, so let's really nail these. Don't get all up in your head about it either. Keep it simple, just to get them on the calendar, whatever you need to do, and carry those cards with you for your, as you are out and about in your day for the new customers or new people that you're sampling. Okay, so what is a way that we could show our gratitude for our customers in November? Any ideas off the top of your head? We can share.
Well, this past month I did, I think we talked about this at the last meeting. I sent out thank you cards just to a handful of people. And I think if you just keep picking another group of people, just thanking them for being a customer, for their business, for supporting you. It's personal, it's handwritten, it makes them feel important. I know, like with this open house I have going on, I sent the holiday flyer with my entire printed out info about the open house. That way they got the holiday thing in their hand, so they're seeing all the stuff that comes out and is available through the end of the year.
Awesome.
Plus, it's just ladies shop a lot this month. Their husbands are hunting and all of that, so be sample ready when you get out there, because they're everywhere.
You bet. You guys, one of the shows that I have at the end of the month, I'm actually doing at a store, and I'm super pumped, because not only is it being featured as I'm coming for this, but they also get a coupon from the shop to shop with. This is so, like, if we, you get on, your red, like, high heels, like, okay, I have my red shoes on, my business shoes. I'm going to go out today and really kind of kick some butt and go to your dentist office, go to your chiropractors, hit some of the stores. Maybe, you know, you might have to take a few hours and go to a strip mall or, you know, some of these little eclectic shops. But get to know the owners a little bit. That's, I mean, yeah, this time of year, women are, I mean, we're out and about. And it's not just, you know, gift giving, but we're planning events. We're thinking about what we need to maybe take to our family's events. And that's the other thing, you know, do you have your samples? Maybe do a cute little gift with purchase, you know, maybe for your special customers. One of the other gals, I think I talked to somebody about this recently, you know, instead of the Clinique counter giving you a free lipstick, your special LeBri lady is going to do a gift with purchase. When you purchase $75, you guys, the lip liners and the lip liners and the eyeliners are at a great price point this month for us, and the mascaras. So maybe use that as a way to show your gratitude. What else?
Last month, I did a little thing where I just said that anybody who ordered the holiday collection during the month of October, if they, for each item they ordered from the holiday collection, their name went in my drawing once. And if they ordered $60 or more to get the free shipping, I put their name in then 2 times. And then I did a Facebook Live video. Well, actually, my daughter did it because I still need some practice. So she went and she picked the name for the drawing, and then that person got to pick. I had 3 different options. I did a hand and body lotion, the brush set, or a lip gloss. And so that was kind of cool, just, you know, a fun way to obviously get some sales. And then obviously I think anybody likes to have their name in a drawing for whatever it may be. So that was pretty cool. And the lady that won, she was super excited. She's like, I never win anything. And she actually works at my school. So she was kind of rubbing it in some of the other teachers' faces that she had won the lotion. And so, yeah,
Awesome.
So it was just like a fun little, you know, easy thing that didn't take a lot out of my time to do. So,
Right.
So maybe, yeah.
That's awesome.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What did you say you gave away?
So when I did the Facebook Live drawing, my daughter held up the 3 prizes that the winner could pick. So it was either Wisteria lip gloss, because that is a very good color for everybody. One of the brush sets, like the 8-piece brush set, or the cucumber hand and body lotion, like the, what is it, the 12-ounce or something size. So I just like, you know, the person who won, she got to pick which of those she wanted.
That's awesome.
Well, if you have product that's around that you want to get rid of because you've had it a little bit, like I did kind of the same thing for this month. Anybody who places an order with me is getting put in a drawing, because I have 2 of the serums that are still in the glass bottle, and I want the new stuff. So I put both of those on there. They get to pick one of the serums.
Yeah. And, you know, you can certainly, you know, start thinking about what do you want to offer with your holiday event. I mean, I really, especially you young consultants, you guys that are so new, get your tradition starting now. Liz Kulchin is another exec that I just admire immensely. And she has the most successful Christmas. I don't know if she calls it an open house, but you know, it's something she does every year, and she has trained, and literally this is because I think she does it at the same weekend, but she's trained her customers so well that this is like something they can't miss, you know. So even if, you know, maybe this year you only have 2, but maybe next year you'll have 5 people. Like Pichulo was saying earlier, she only had 2 people, but that doesn't mean you stop. You know, create some excitement, you know, generate some, you know, I think of kind of back to Caitlin, what you were saying, using, for those of us that don't have little babies running around, thank God, just kidding, but using your animals, you know, like I have the Santa hat that I put on Hope. Barb, you're shaking your head. Get your animals involved. Do a live thing like Caitlin did. Just make it fun. Make your You know, we've had trainings about this in the past. Brand yourself. You know, get silly. It's not about, you know, being perfect. Caitlin was probably very entertaining when she did her live video. Maybe she stumbled a little bit. I stumble all the time when I do mine. But who cares? If they get a chuckle out of it, they're going to remember, oh my gosh, that was so adorable. The way she showed, you know, the dog with the body wash, whatever. Another
I
way.
used my dog for an event.
What, Barb?
I have a picture of my dog sound asleep on the bed where he messed the whole bed up. And I said, don't sleep through Barb's Facebook event. And it's been getting, people have been looking at it. Right, Kristen?
That's the draw. See, you branded yourself. You know, and you could keep going on from there. You know, so there's your dog is outside and he's walking, or he looks like he's exercising or something. You could just keep going on and on with that, Barb. Yeah, just brand yourself. When you think about the holidays and Thanksgiving and, you know, a lot of us have our favorite charities or favorite, you know, maybe we've got that relative or that special aunt that we just haven't been able to see for a while. So think about what your holiday sales and your holiday profit would do for you and how you could pass that on. You know, what if you obviously, you know, with the two gals that are on that earn President Circle, you know, they're getting a bonus. You know, I'm never hearing, you know, quite honestly, show me the money. You guys, show me the money is there for us. And it's 5 shows that you can start. You know, if you fill your calendar up, the beginning of the month, front loading your calendar, you guys, is huge. Don't wait till the end of the month. Like, oh my gosh, you know, now I don't have enough qualified. I wanted to promote to supervisor this month. Front load those calendars. And if you can get some of those bonuses, what would you do? What about enjoying, what if you could, I did this one year to a relative of mine, and she still doesn't know it to this day. It's never come up, and it's fine. But I tucked a $100 Target card in a card, and I put it in her mailbox, and I didn't sign it. And you know what? I knew she needed it. So what about buying an airline ticket for someone? Again, feeling the relief of welcoming the new year without credit card debt. I know for some of us that we have kids that are in their 20s, newly married. I've got one now that just got engaged. Here we go again at the clubhouse. But, you know, trying to teach them, right? Teaching. So are there any traditions that you older consultants, the older ones that have been around a little bit, that you guys do that you want to share? Mary, I know you do one that you used to do. You gave your kids a special gift certificate. Remember?
Oh yeah, a check.
Yep, you should talk about that, girl.
It's from The Secret.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a printed out check, and it's blank, and they fill it out every year.
Yep.
How much they want to make, and they have to put it on their dream board.
Yep. So doing some, yeah. I love that.
Yep. We all do. Me and Brad, we all fill one out too. So.
Oh, do you really?
Brad hit his. Yeah.
You still do that. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're all getting one. The boyfriends and girlfriends are getting one too.
Wow. And
I think for me, it's just, yeah, they do. They kind of looked at me and I'm like, nope, fill it out. So it's just a reminder to dream bigger, have goals on what you want to make. You know, I mean, it's hard for Emma. She's in school, but
yeah,
I still said fill one out, you know, put it up, put it on a board where you can see it every day.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
That's what we do.
That's awesome. Okay, so here's some more ideas, you guys. Contact customers and offer them an opportunity to invite friends for a fun get-together, a special warm and cozy theme like maybe PJs and pancakes, kind of cute. Where you can highlight, maybe a nighttime routine. I really like this idea too, because I know I hear a lot about mimosas and moms in the morning and stuff like that. I like the take on this about really thinking about, wellness. And I always share at my shows that Linda calls it beauty sleep for a reason. It's not just a cliche. Beauty sleep is all about doing your routine at night, because that's when your body's coming down. That's when you're healing. So, and again, make sure you're sharing, for every day you go to bed with makeup on, you're aging your skin by 3 days. Those are things that Linda shared with us that I make sure we pass on at our shows. So that might be a really fun way to share some of those tips. And that's the other thing, you guys, just like Barb was branding her Facebook Live event that she did, you can do that with some of your shows. I know for us, leaders and new consultants like, Lauren and some of the other gals, certainly getting in a groove in the beginning is very important. I remembered I really didn't steer away from the traditional show. I kept it pretty much, flowing the same way. But now you can kind of change things up and, look at some natural, talk about water, how that makes a difference. I asked a lady this weekend, she talked about how dry she was. And I said, do you mind if I ask you, do you drink a lot of water? Do you drink a lot of caffeine? Are you a coffee drinker? The one tans? That's all the stuff that's so dehydrating. You can share with them how that impacts, So think about some wellness. You can be like their skincare wellness advisor too. Again, it's about branding, creating your culture. If you're not sure how to also use the customer management tool, you guys go back into the Learning Center, and you should still see that under what's new from Jody Keller's presentation at convention. But use the customer management tool to find customers who will soon be needing one of the most popular items. So for instance, maybe the Intense Moisture Cream, the Skin, Hair, and Nails, the Vitamin E Stick. Think of winter wellness. Maybe do a live video featuring the spray, what's it called, you guys?
Hydrating mist?
Thank you. Good Lord, I've got too many products on my mind. The hydrating mist. Feature the hydrating mist, the intense moisturizer. What else could we do? Yeah, the Skin, Hair, and Nails. Oh my gosh. Does your hair get dry this time of year? We're burning with wood. Jen, I know you are up north. You're burning with wood. Yeah, it does. It makes a difference. Oh, I love this one too. Now this would be maybe more but you can offer a pick a date, pick a prize game. And I'm going to post this also because this is in a downloadable file. But at your shows, set up a small Christmas tree. Oh, Kristen, you probably already did it. Set up a small...
I have a display with Santa and a tree.
You are probably going to be an elf in another life.
Well, I think it was.
Yeah. Your old soul must have been. At shows, set up a small Christmas tree with show dates attached as little ornaments. Ah, I love that. Go get little Christmas tags from the dollar store and put your dates on there. Oh, I love that. And you could maybe even attach, includes a Starbucks coffee, whatever. Time with a ribbon onto the tree. Offer a small gift for selecting one of the show dates within the next 2 weeks. Now, you maybe want to give them a little gift at the time they pick their little show date, but if you're going to give something that's a little nicer, I would maybe not give that to them until that show holds, just FYI, okay? So I know we've talked in the past about using some of the things that are on sale, especially if, again, maybe you're a supervisor or a manager, maybe you're doing a 2 ounce or a mask, but if you're, just be careful that I don't want to see you get burned on that. For guests or customers who would rather get together with their friends in December, this idea will make, so this idea is going to make them want to get together earlier. So here again, this is talking about front loading your calendar. And so Shirley, you probably remember this, and Mary, you probably do too. The pick your price game. Oh, I love this. So
Yes. I did this a lot. Because if you always have shows at the end of the month and you don't have enough at the beginning, like if you want to get them started at the beginning of the month now, let them pick what they want, and if they have it on the 1st, they only pay $1 for it. If they have it on the 4th, they pay $4. Mm-hmm. And you collect the $4 when you book the show, but you bring the gift to their show. So that way you can get all your shows booked at the beginning. Like now we're already into the 6th of the month, so, but you could still do it in the next couple months. They'll, end up paying. Sure. But when you get to the end of this month and you want a bunch of shows at the beginning of December, when we get past the 15th, then even at the 15th or whatever, then just start saying, pick your prize and your date, and you pay what you want for for whatever you want to get. And then, I'm sorry, my throat's a little raw today. But
it's okay.
Also, what I did when I was at this time of the month, and I wanted to get more shows for the end of the month yet, I would just take the double numbers. So when we get to the 10th or the 11th, I would just say, you, instead of paying $11, because I wanted to get that calendar filled for at the end of the month now, you can just say whatever you want. If you want to just give them a certain price, you can do that. Say, I'm offering you the body butter, or you can say you can have a gift of your choice, and then pay what the date is of the month. So if they pick the 11th or the 15th, I would just put the numbers together and say, you only have, for the 11th, you just pay $2.
Oh,
for the 15th, you pay $6. For the 20th, you'd pay $2. For the 21st, you'd pay $3. So, but don't do that until you have the beginning of your month filled. So now as we go into the middle of the month and you still want to get some shows booked for the end of this month yet, then do that instead of going. And then when you get to the end of the month and you want to have the beginning of the month, then use those dates. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that way, now going into the end of the month, I'll just say, oh, if you want a gift, and that one really works. That one works really, really well.
Yeah.
We used to do that all the time.
Yeah, that's a good spin on it. And two, if any of you guys are traveling at the end of the month for Thanksgiving, and that you have, those hostesses and those customers that, again, they're your faithful, they're your go-tos, they're always ordering, their name comes up every other month, see if they'll do a catalog show. Just give them the goodies to take to their family events. And like what we're talking about with the pick your own price, you can jazz it up. You can put it on display at your shows, put it in a nice picture frame. Come January, maybe, switch up the invite to snowflakes and, again, keep it seasonal or whatever. But then maybe add, a bottle of wine, add a thing of a collection of hot teas with some chocolates. Make up a little basket, and go live with that. Take one of your kids and make them put an elf Santa hat on and, I don't know, get spoofy, like whatever, make it crazy and fun. But you guys, these little things, you'll find your one that'll just really just blow your business. Like, oh my gosh, this went off so well. But then keep track of it. Then make sure you have a notepad or you're tracking every month a filing system about what you did. And I know I'm going off on a tangent here, and we're at 7:24. Hold on. But
Hey, can someone tell me what day the email came out that Lynn Regal sent us this with all the games or all this fun stuff?
I think it was last week.
Does anyone have the date?
no, but I can email it to you, or if you want. No, I don't. My printer didn't print the date.
Okay.
You know what? I think it was around November 1st.
Okay. And then Shirley, the pick your price game, what are you giving them for that? Do you just pick up, how do you do that one?
You can do it however you want to do it, whatever you can afford. You can either say, I will give you a body butter. You pick your choice of how much you want to pay for it. If you do it on the first, you pay $1. If you do it on the second, you pay $2. Or you can say you can have your choice of product up to $25. You can say you can have whatever you can afford. I did, or you can pick two. You can have a body butter or a lotion, or some of the things you want to get rid of that you have in yours. Just like Kristen said, you can have one of the 2 serums I have. Pick your price that you want to pay for it. Do you want to do your show on the first or the second? So whatever you want to do, you can make up whatever you want. You know, the 3 items that you did, that was great. Whatever you have that you want to get rid of, the brush set. You have a makeup show, I will give you the $40 brush set. You pick your price. What do you want to pay for it? You want to have it on the 1st or the 5th? Pay $1 or pay $5. And then as we're into the 1st of the month already, you can start with like the double digits now, and you can for the rest of the month and say, I'll give you the brush set if you have let's do a makeup, so we can introduce the makeup to all of your friends now that everybody's on the skincare. Let's do the makeup. So how much you want to pay for the brush set? Because on the 10th it'll cost you $1. On the 11th it'll cost you $2. On the 12th it'll cost you $3. On the 14th it'll cost you $5 until the end of the month. Double, add up the digits.
But Caitlin, this training though this is from, these are the leader things that she sends out to the execs. So it's not an email that you guys would have gotten.
Oh, I'm just thinking of the one Lynn recently sent out though to everybody, right?
Oh, right.
It sent it out it came out November 1st.
Okay. Yeah. No, these
that had these in there, right? Some of these in there?
Yeah. But
okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of these are in the Learning Center too. A lot of these games are in the Learning Center.
Yeah. You guys, they're in the Expand Your Business section. So anybody want to share a goal or what they're excited about this month? What's left? Well, there's a lot of November left. Kind of in
Mine is to get some new consultants out here in Colorado.
Mm-hmm. That's fun.
Did you hear that?
Yep. Awesome. We can all go.
Mine would be to get some new consultants because I am so close to me.
I'm here for the week.
Mine would be to get one.
You can do it.
That's mine too.
Leadership.
My goal. Oh, sorry, Dan.
No,
Actually doing,
that's all. Who is that, Caitlin? That's all garbled. Are we freezing up?
Okay, well, I'll go. I want to earn my hubby's trip. My goal is to earn Johnny's trip. So,
where are you going?
Costa Rica.
Right. Woo!
Woo! Can't wait. Counting down the days. It's already started.
Congrats. Kristen's got hers, right? Kristen, you nailed it.
I did. I've got my trip. Now I would like my flight.
Good. Awesome. Mary, I know you're close. Jen, I know you're close. It's so, yeah. So what else? What else are you guys excited for? What are you putting on your dream board right away this fall, winter, season, holiday?
I was just going to share one quick thing.
Please.
Do you guys want to hear about it?
Sure.
Well, I do these folders for people that I give facials to. And that's actually how I got my next teammate, because I put in there the kits and then the order form and the catalog and the LeBri versus the competition. And by the time I got around for checkout to her, she's like, well, we're going to do this one. And I'm like, well, that's a kit. You have to become a consultant. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So it wasn't real hard. Few papers in a folder and made the party fun, and it was easy. So
At what point did you do that to her?
at the end,
Okay.
nobody gets the book or the catalog or the folder till the very end. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Closing.
good luck, everybody.
Congratulations, Jen. Yeah, the
What
closing.
do you put in there again, Jen?
I put, okay, a copy of our 2 set sheets, or I just make copies so it's not a front and a back. And then they each get a catalog with the order form. The LeBri versus competition. And they're like, well, what do I do with that? I said, well, when you take this home and you fall in love with our products, you give my brochure to one of your best friends. I just tell them that. And then I make a label on the front for them, and I have them fill that out while I'm there. It says their username and their password, which, whatever it is. And then I staple my business card on the front. Doesn't take me too long, but a few minutes, put it all together, and yeah, that's how it worked yesterday. It was pretty simple.
Woohoo.
I love that. I love that, Jen. That's cool.
And I like to put the username and password on there because
Yes.
I have so many customers that put themselves in as a new customer every flipping time they go on my website. It makes me crazy.
I have a niece.
That's why Kristen has 10,000 customers.
Yeah. Well, and I even do it simple. Their password is their zip code, so that if they call me and they say, I can't remember my password, I'm like, it's your zip code. Then I don't have to remember it, but they
Good.
and they still don't.
Yeah, I just put in their first name. So that's awesome. Yeah, little simple things like that. You guys, we have to go. We're out of time. I have a phone call at 7:30. Thanks for being on. I hope this was helpful. Please share suggestions for upcoming meetings. I would greatly appreciate. Okay? Nice job, guys. Thanks. Have a great month.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Diane.
Thank you.
Bye, Shirley. Bye,
Melissa.
girls.